at 6 tonight, the fight isn't over. We're talking about a controversial police officer accused of roughing up a suspect. The city of Providence is fighting a recent decision not to fire Sergeant Joseph Handley. It's good to have you with us tonight. I'm Patrice Wood.
I'm Gene Valicenti. The chief doesn't want him back, and now the mayor is going to court, as the I-Team Brian Crandall reports. Brian?
Gene, Patrice, the city wants to fire Sergeant Handley, but a law enforcement officer's Bill of Rights, or LEA board panel, instead issued a 45-day suspension. But now the city is going to court trying to get a reversal.
Stop! No!
The incident involving a handcuffed suspect was caught on camera more than 5 years ago. And Providence Police Sergeant Joseph Handley ultimately pleaded no contest to a criminal assault charge late last year. But 2 weeks ago, a LEA board panel said he could come back to work. Mayor Brett Smiley.
We think that the LEA board panel got it wrong, and we don't think that Sergeant Handley should be returned to the job.
The city, still wanting to fire Handley, has now started the appeals process in court.
The Providence Police Department has worked for decades now to build trust with the community, and returning someone like Sergeant Handley to the job will erode all of those years of hard work.
You want to be a big tough guy?
Handley was seen on video putting his knee on the back and apparently hitting the handcuffed suspect. The LEA board panel's decision claimed there's no clear evidence Handley kicked the suspect's head as claimed, and finds Handley's knee was on the suspect's shoulder, not his neck, but that Handley did some things wrong. The panel wrote the 45-day suspension is the initial punishment the city was going to give Handley, but that politics got involved in then wanting to fire him. The Handley case was the last heard under the previous LEA board panel format, which has since been changed. Under the old format, each side picks a panelist and then agrees on a third person, whose vote usually decides the outcome. In the Handley case, that was Cranston Police Major Todd Padalano, who is also now a state lawmaker. Of the city's appeal, Padalano tells me today the facts are in the panel's decision, and, quote, "This is the exact reason you need the Bill of Rights. This case has taken such a political turn. All of the decision-making is clearly political." And Handley's lawyer has told me he plans on returning to work after the suspension and will seek back pay for the years he's been off the job. And his lawyer told me today, quote, "There's an abundance of evidence which supports the LEA board decision not to fire Handley, plus decades of precedent on how the city has punished officers facing similar accusations." I'm Brian Crandall, NBC 10 News.